Yes. Welcome back to the Mad Talk Sports. I'm back home, back in St. Louis. So let's get to it. I hope you have a good time. I hope you enjoyed the international break. Too bad I wasn't available to give you more of the updates on the international games that happened or throughout the weekend. But anyways, I'm back here, and we are going to be talking back on the Premier League. It's back, and there's a lot of exciting games today. So let's stay tuned. Let's get to it. Well, we're going to kick it off with the Liverpool and Watford game. Man, this game was smashed. It was a one-way traffic. Liverpool was on it. Too bad the Watford team couldn't respond. They got a new coach, Ranieri is the new manager for Watford, and they couldn't really have that upbeat for a new manager trying to prove themselves. They kind of just really laid back, kind of giving up most of the time, and it was a little bit tough for them. And Liverpool just capitalized on this situation and just hammered them 5-0. This goals was outstanding goals. First goal came by Mane, and which was a bully from Salah, bullying Rose off the way and got the ball and counter-attack. And boom, 7 minutes, boom, first goal came in by Sané. And it just picked up, it just got worse from there. And the second goal came in at the 37th minute by Firmino, and the third goal came in by Firmino again to make it a 3-0 at the 52nd minute, and at the 54th minute, man, Salah, man, as a Chelsea fan, I'll tell you, man, as a player that is sad that we didn't really see him come in to be this great player they end up turning out to be, because when we got him, we sold him for cheap, and now it's back in the Premier League and just really outstanding. It's been instrumental for Liverpool. So good thing for Liverpool, man. Good thing for them. So he was outstanding. He had the ball, man. He was just killing the defense. He got the ball on the 18. 4 defenders on him. He passed him up. Gave the other guy lane 8. The other guy went the other way, man. And Ball slid the ball into the goal to make it the 4-0. And again, the 91st minute, towards the end of the game, and Firmino has to tap in to make it a hat trick for him in this particular game. Man, Liverpool was outstanding in this game, no doubt. Watford, they're struggling. They've only had 7 points so far this season, and they could not really withstand Liverpool. I think they came with the mindset they're going to defend, do a counter-attack. That didn't work, and I'm sure the manager has a lot of work cut out for him to look into in this particular team, this situation. So let's quickly go into the other games that happened today. Let's jump into the Southampton Leeds game. This game ended up with 1-0 for Southampton. So shout out to Southampton fans. You know, this is a good game for them. They definitely need these points, so that's good for them. Norwich and Brighton ended up with a 0-0 draw. So that's about it. The Norwich had a chance to make it a 1-0. Norwich should have won this game because they had a chance. And the striker, Sargent, the United States striker, a young guy from... He had a chance and he hit the ball to the net, but he didn't put a lot of force in it. It was empty net because he beat the keeper already. He hit the ball straight to the goalpost. And the Brighton defender was able to run and intercept the ball before it gets to the net. So that ends the situation in that aspect to make it a 0-0 on this particular game. Let's dive into Aston Villa Wolves. Man, this game was a mental game, and Southampton started very well. They were honest. They scored the first goal at the 48th minute, second half, and second goal at the 68th minute by McGinnis. The first goal was Danny Ings, and it was 2-0. They were cruising, and all of a sudden, the game flipped around, and Wolves came back and scored 3 goals. It was a mental one. How do you go 2-0 down in the second half and came back with 3 goals towards the end of the game to win the game? The first goal for them came in by Saez in the 80th minute, and also Kaudi had after 5 minutes scored a goal to make it 2-2 at the moment. Then at the 95th minute, also Neves came in and scored that. He had that goal in making it 3-2 in this particular game. So yeah, man, if you're a Wolves fan, it's a good comeback. It's really good. Definitely, that's something they should be proud of. Now let's dive into one of the big games that happened today. Leicester City against Manchester City. Man, this game was up like it was crazy. Leicester had a chance. They started well. They pressed Manchester United a lot of times. They had a chance to score. They didn't score. They just missed all the chances. Finish touches was not very great. So it wasn't the best. I was like, man, this guy better start scoring, because when Manchester United get a chance, they will definitely finish the goals. And before we knew it, boom, Manchester United scored by Greenwood at the 19th minute, to make it a 1-0. And I was like, okay, you see what I was just talking about? And this is a wake-up call for Leicester. They regroup again, trying to few chance and trying to get back on the situation. And the 31st minute, Talisman scored a goal, which was luckily a good intercept from Kelechi Iheanacho by the keeper passing the ball to Maguire. Maguire was not fully allowed for another situation. Iheanacho jumped in, stole the ball, crossed the ball into Talisman. He hit the ball straight in there. Boom, one time. It's just 1-1 at this particular moment. And the second goal came for Leicester City at the 78th minute. Everybody was scrambling the goal, trying to clear the ball. They couldn't clear the ball. The ball fell to Soyuncu, the Turkish national. He came, boom, hit the ball into the net to make it a 2-1 for Leicester City. The game continued, and the Rashford came in. He came in for Sancho, and in no time the ball was crossed to him, and the pass was sent to him. Rashford, he's got pace. He can run, and he got the ball one time, hit the ball into the net, make it a 2-2. This particular moment. Then, as soon as they passed the ball, after the goal, man, it was like 15 seconds to they just passed the ball. Let's just pass the ball, and boom, straight up to the Manchester United defense. They got a chance, and 1 minute later on, 3-2 by Vardy. And this was a mental one. And again, Manchester United picked up the game. They tried to really press. So Leicester definitely know that they have to score one more goal, because they know Manchester United is a team that scored last-minute goals. They have that figure time going on for them. But they brought, what's his name, Lingard in. He couldn't do it. He had a few chances. Couldn't do it. And at the 91st minute, this was after they take out Kelechi Iheanacho was out. They put Daka in on the new signing for Leicester. He came in. He made it at the 91st minute to make it a 4-2, my bad. And this was how Manchester United got beaten in this situation. So if you're Manchester United fans, I know you're going to be furious, having all the players you got. And for me, I can tell you, I could barely really feel Sancho in this game. I didn't really knew it wasn't a game until it was subbed off. I'm like, what? What happened over here? And too bad Varane was not playing today. I'm sure he just came out. Maybe he's tired or had a knock or something. I don't really know what happened in the situation. So Varane was not available for this particular game. And so that's what happened to Manchester United in the loss in this particular game. And let's quickly go into Manchester City, Burnley. This Man City was playing home. This game they won 2-0. It wasn't as easy as the last time they encountered this opponent, Burnley. And this game ended with a 2-0. First goal came by Silva at the 12th minute. Second came by De Bruyne at the 70th minute to make it a 2-0 for Manchester City. And the last game was Chelsea and Brentford. Brentford was playing home. We all know Brentford. I was kind of worried against this guy. So, yes, they're a new promoted side, but they are very difficult. They were physically strong. They will fight to the end. And that's what they showed today. They gave us a lot of troubles, a lot of chances. They had some chances. They hit the bar a couple of times. They pushed us to our limits. They pushed us to our limits. The good thing we were able to stand up to them and able to score a goal today, which came by. Only came at the 45th minute by Chilwell. That's right before the first half was over, and that's the only goal we had today. And we did a lot of defending, man. Hands up to the goalkeeper Mendy, and hands up to Shaloba for making sure he stays at the goalpost. When Mendy's was already out of the goalpost to make sure he clears the ball, that the ball doesn't go in. Every player today that played in defense today for Chelsea, hands up to you, because you guys really, really showed commitment. You worked as a team, you put your body on the line, and you guys gave us a lot of defense today. You know, that's the only way we were able to salvage 3 points today. Because Brentford, man, those guys were pressed towards the end of the second half. They pressed us so bad that every time we get the ball, even when we clear the ball, goes back to Brentford player, comes back again. Lost a corner kick for them. We had to do a lot of defending. You know, it was a good job. I'm sure every player will be worn out today. They definitely need the rest and the ice soaked soaked water in the ice to get themselves muscles more relaxed because they were on it today. Too bad Lukaku didn't score a goal. Lukaku later got subbed off towards the second half, towards the end, because we all knew at the time the coach kind of figured out he's just standing over there and there's no really point in having him on the pitch. We saw Havertz came in. It was okay. Yeah, I mean, Chelsea, our players were not, like, even Messi Mount too, didn't really do much. He came in second half. And this was a whole different thing, so with a lot of solid changes because it seems Rudiger was injured. We have Malang Sarr came in. Man, he was outstanding, you know. Hands up to him, and he did a good job. I really appreciate what he did today. We didn't really miss Rudiger for say today because he actually stood up and filled up those shoes. And Chalobah came in as well because Silva just came in from Brazil in the afternoon. Yesterday, I'm not sure, or yesterday afternoon, I think so. So they have a chance to get back to speed and start this game. So anyways, those guys who played today, hands up to them. It's really amazing. Anyways, that's about it for me today on the Premier League chapter today. Thank you very much for watching. I definitely do appreciate you. Hit the like button, hit the bell notification button. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Because we're going up, numbers are going up. So let's keep it going. Share this on your social media page. I appreciate what you've done for me. And see you very soon. Peace out. Bye.